Sorry, in just a moment. Oh, tourists! It's almost like you never left. Just setting up the YouTube side of things and then we'll be getting going. Gonna have to run. Just got the notification, nice! There we go, start the ad there. You know, it's very pleasing, makes me very happy, because normally people don't show up immediately. It's why I do like a 5-minute loading screen. That's gonna be what I'm going to commission next month. Next time Twitch plays, I'm going to commission a loading screen. So that way when I'm doing the few minute setup here and the initial 3 minutes of ads run, that the people aren't watching me just like do background stuff. You got anything else to do? Well, at least I'm better than doing nothing. Let me set up the pinned message. We found a bunch. Amethyst is good for connecting people to other fun people. Because I suck at networking, I suck at marketing. So Amethyst has been really helpful. She found me. I did not find Amethyst. She found me randomly. Apparently we were both streaming Baldur's Gate 3 and she raided me. Mana's here too! Yep, it's where Mana comes from. Yeah, the Baldur's Gate raid. Which it's interesting because that's like the one game that we were both playing, like not together, but that we were both playing. But we play no other games similar to each other. Yeah, there's a good number of people who've been coming from that. Like, I'm horrible when it comes to marketing. By the way, guys, I got an update on my PNG model. My artist messaged me an updated rough sketch of it. I'm not able to show it. When I get the line work done for it, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the line work. I might give Mana a sneak peek of it. It's not the final product though, so I don't want to give a sneak peek. I showed Amethyst. She's the only one I'm showing every update to. Yeah, no spoilers yet. Plus, I'm putting it up on Twitter. You got cleaved by a skeleton 5 different times and got your revenge. Also died at the same time. I've done that too. I've done that in Dark Souls 3 also. Yeah, Amethyst plays the more casual gotcha types of games, and then I go like the exact polar opposite route. So it's really fun that we have games that we'll actually be able to play together, that we play together and stuff. Use a ramp to the northwest of the caravan's midpoint. Oh, he's out here probably. Yurei Lutachi, and he's real cool. Nice. He's popped into my stream a couple times. I never knew how to spell his name, because he shows up in other streams as alt account for some reason. He doesn't use his main account to watch other people.
My worst fears have been realized. The beast is beyond our means now.
But he's really cool in chat.
I like to know who I'm working for.
You're right.
Oh, is he going right now? Nice.
I have not been entirely forthcoming. It is time I told you who I truly am.
This guy's gonna be Sin from the first game or something. Oh, not right now.
I am a god. I am the thief of virtue.
He is Sin! I freaking called it from Act 1 that this was gonna be Sin.
And I have failed once again. It was I who created the beast. The seed of corruption that now threatens to grow anew. And it is my responsibility. As it is my creation that
8
once again
Eastern time, I take it.
threatens all of Rayclast. It is by my hand that it must be contained.
First,
All
you
I
stabbed a
can
ghoul in the
ask is
back by
that,
accident, saving
knowing
you.
who I
Then
am,
did a cool Amite thing with the
still see
skeleton.
the
Cleaved each
importance
other.
of our task.
You know you can
The beast has
parry the
grown
halberd,
beyond our
right?
ability to contain it. We must search
That's
for
fair.
something greater than we currently possess. Something that can drain its power and bring it back to a more manageable form. While I slumbered under the numbing effects of corruption, there was an empire that mastered the use of that deadly energy. We must go to the
Animation for the heavy
jungles of
strike, that's fair.
long-ago Val. Their ruins may yet hold the secrets we need. That is where we must go, to the sunken city of Utsa. It is our only hope.
I like how there's more of a coherent story for this game.
How can I advise you? The beast has grown while I their ruins.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3, it's faster paced than the other two Dark Souls games, but it also, you have to approach it slower than you would think.
Can't do that here.
The time has come for a final
I already fished the final confrontation. And we left. Wife, daughter, what does it mean? Can't buy. I have no idea. Did you just have a stroke, Mana? What are you going on about? Sends the dialogue options. Oh! Yeah, you kill his whole family in the first game. Man, get some water in me. Oh, I missed it, tourist. Thank you, good sir. Cheers. Yeah, the only one left alive is
How can I
Innocence.
advise you?
Yeah.
Garricon was the true jewel of the Vastiri,
Here.
at least to me. Divine love is much like mortal love, at least from what I can remember. And we were happy for a time longer than the lives of many mortal men. The time came, however, when love was not enough. Her humanity sifted through the cracks of her life like fine sand, leaving a divine shell that held her image, but nothing of her soul. It is a trap, you see. Divinity. Faith empowers, but faith also shapes. To gather more power, a god must play the part, becoming more and more the icon their followers perceive. When does perception become reality?
That
Possible.
difference of that what makes a god a god, that is very similar to how it's explained in Final Fantasy XIV.
Cross the line. You want the truth? I betrayed her and had her killed. There are not enough excuses in all of Rayclast to make up for what I did. I thought it was the right thing to do at the time. I thought it was the only way to save humanity. And yet, here we are again, chasing the beast and fighting for the fate of the world. I am beginning to suspect that the cycle of history may never end, unless we surpass ourselves and find another way. But until we do, we will solve this the only way we know how, with violence. The beast has, while I slumbered, their ruins may yet hold the secret.
Okay, say to go to Utsal. Oh, talk to Asala. Dude, reading my quest log is super hard to do sometimes. I know it's right there blatantly, there's nothing covering it up, but for some reason my brain just like, quest log, what's that? That doesn't exist. Dude, a tourist, I saw a mod, I saw a
Yes?
YouTube short that somebody modded Virgil into Zenless Zone Zero and
Yes,
did it as like
we
a skin
can
from
take you to
Miyabi,
the edge of the
and
desert.
it looked so
Then we will
accurate.
continue to track the beast. You must find a way to contain it. When
Yeah,
we
it looked really,
where it is
it looked
being
really
taken,
nice.
we will seek you out. Until then, may the winds ever be calm on your paths.
The beast has grown too powerful. We can no longer contain it through mortal means. There was once an empire that embraced corruption. They studied it, mastered it, and became the greatest civilization the world has ever known. But it led to their destruction. Our allies will continue the pursuit of the beast, but we shall undertake a different search. We must go to the ruins of the Vaal Empire, in search of a
Yeah,
weapon
I've seen
against
gameplay of
the coming
Miyabi.
cataclysm. Utsal is close. Be careful. The Vaal heavily relied on the use of corruption. Their lands may still be dangerous.
Ooh, actually entering the lands of the Vaal?
What have you learned? Time is
That's
short.
sexy.
Make haste.
We strayed from the route marked on our map, driven further afield.
The Vaal was a fallen civilization in the first game.
Tonight, for reasons I cannot fathom, we have been granted a brief reprieve. Our hunters halted at the edge of this marsh, unwilling to pursue. They watched from the trees.
I should pull for it.
as
I don't have
we
anywhere
rode
near
down
enough
the solid
currency,
ground between
and
desert and swamp.
the
They
time
know not
sink.
what they fear.
I don't know. I never got
We must
anybody
brave the
to
unknown if we are to
come
reach the
even
encampment of the
view my
Ziggurats.
channel whenever I played Zenless.
Through my spyglass, I see
And I
nothing
ran out of
ahead.
stuff to do in the game.
The waters lie still, and the muddy banks between seem clear. Yet my nerves burn with the unmistakable sense of being watched.
I appreciate that, Taurus.
There is no one, no thing.
I don't want
Silence
to
feels
harp
alive.
on why
We have
stay
no
away from
choice but to run
gotchas,
for
but
it.
I talk about it quite frequently. You got a first try. Yeah, you lucky bastard. And that's what I aim to be. I aim to be entertaining regardless of the game. Because that's what you need to do to be a variety streamer. Crying for a good Miyabi disc set. Like, to be a good variety streamer, you need to be able to... People need to watch you for you, not for the game itself. The game is, like, secondary awesome. But it's really... Ooh, you are highly resistant. Yeah, we need a game like Zenless that has a monetization system like Warframe or like Path of Exile. Well, thank you. Path of Exile has the most friendly free-to-play experience of any free-to-play game I've ever played. But it's also not the most profitable. Like, it's not a way to maximize profits. Like, last Friday, me and Autumn were talking about... I think we were specifically talking about Zenless. And, like, how much real-world money it would take if you were to just buy a champion with the W engine. And it was something like 600 USD. If you wanted to buy a champion with the W engine and you had terrible luck. Literally the cost of 9 or 10 AAA titles for one character, if you were to use real money. And like that alone just puts like a really bad taste in my mouth. Right, but that's the thing, because they know people will revolt if they realize that particular fact. So they like to have events that you can do to give you that sense of a great deal, like that. And then hoping that like, oh, that FOMO will drive you over the edge to spend the 15-20 bucks for that last tempo that could get you the champion. Because you say, oh look, it's 20,000 polychrome, which is really nice, because that is the full 100 pull. Hope you get the 50-50. It's just time consuming. You never actually have to spend money, it's just, you get time gated out of a lot of stuff. Path of Exile, I've only spent 10-15 bucks within the 11 years I've been playing between the first and the second. You want a full game like the Bamboo defense? From what I heard, the Bamboo defense, it is essentially Arknights. So if you want a full game like that, download Arknights. Oh, you can't run Arknights? Oh, dude, Mana, so, you know that one hero shooter, the gacha hero shooter that you were telling me about? Without forgetting its name? Yeah, Shrinova. I saw a thing from them on X, like, for 2025, what would you like to know about Shrinova? What would you like to see about Shrinova? And I literally wrote, I would like to know what Shrinova is. This is the first time hearing about this. And then Shrinova liked the comment. It's a waifu hero shooter, yeah. The best was I wrote that, and then they gave it the heart. Yeah. I've never played one of those games.
Not today.
Man, I'm so glad I've been playing around with a lot of elements, because everything here is resistant to my ice. You played them all? You want people to know about it? So like when people are interested. I was just trolling, dude. I like to troll on Twitter. I don't know what compels me to troll on Twitter, but I like to troll on Twitter. For the funny. I mean, the other thing I like to do on Twitter is like, I know it still helps because it still gets them the engagement, but when you see the female VTubers and stuff post like the thirst post and the pick me post, like the which would you rather have, me or X, I always pick the other option. I don't even care what the other option is. I just go for whatever is not the person saying, look at me, pick me. I don't know why I enjoy doing that. Always PS5. I mean, that's a legit the best answer. Always the PS5. I mean, but that goes into the thing of anytime a woman gives you an ultimatum, like pick me or this, unless you're doing something horrible. It's always like pick me or pick or the other thing. Like I'm gonna leave you if you don't stop doing this thing you really like from me. Ain't the girl for you, run away! Dude, all ultimatum stuff. Like if somebody told me they don't understand why men yeah, why men don't like it when you okay. I got a hot take. That's a little bit of well, it's not really a hot take. I got a tinfoil hat moment. I got a tinfoil hat moment, guys. You ready to put on your tinfoil hats here? Are you ready for this shit? Tell me if this adds up. You ready? So you know how like there's the trend where women say like, oh, don't settle until you're in your 30s. Don't settle for Mr. Right until you're in 30s. Live your life. Be a party girl. Be out and adventurous. Then when you're in your 30s, then you settle down. I feel like that trend started by that one girlfriend that every girl has who hates that they're in a relationship. And it just so happened to be that there was a bitchy friend that was really popular that's just spread like wildfire. Right? Like, that's clearly the one friend like, man, leave your man, let's go to the club. It was definitely that friend. And it was just a really popular one that spread like wildfire. I'll settle down when I'm in my 30s. Also, this is not a hot take. This is actually just a straight up fact. A pregnancy, a woman who's pregnant at the age of 35 is considered to have a geriatric pregnancy because it's dangerous for both the woman and the child. So you can legit be like a woman who's in her 30s, like this, because there's a hag trend going on. Like, look at the hags, look at the MILF, stuff like that. But like, oh, look at the geriatric women. 35, if you want a kid, that's a geriatric. Yeah, I don't like men with a high body count. My body count is as high as rock stars. It's like the average woman is like, ah, no, no, thank you. But I mean, there's also the body count thing. No one should have a high body count. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. Nobody should have a high body count because there is a thing called pair bonding, where the more people that you've slept with, the harder it is to have an emotional connection with people, with a significant other. And that threshold is lower for women than it is for men. But remember, you gotta worry about feelings.
Dead wretch.
These feelings, dude. Did you guys see the TikTok or the YouTube short or whatnot, where it was a dude who had a spool of wire for like 40 years was upset because the spool was like at the end after having it for 40 years, and the woman was mocking and making fun of him. For caring about the spool of thread. And then when she got backlash on the internet, she did a follow-up video and made him put out a video saying that he was overreacting. Oh, that's what proximal tangibility means. I can only hit this thing in freaking melee. Yeah, it was 45 years. That's it, it was 45 years. The fact that she made him speak out and apologize about it is like, oh look, it's scum. Look guys, we found scum. The heretic must be brought to the light of the Emperor. Yes. I wouldn't say she needs to be lonely for the rest of her life, but definitely therapy. All worm will cleanse the world of her filth. I remember people were talking about the all worm. I have no idea what they're talking about. It's like a Dune thing, Autumn was saying, right? It's not related to Dune? No, I haven't heard of War Monstering. It didn't censor it for me. I saw it just fine. It could be an actual setting you have. That's been okay. So labeling stuff as sexual is something that's been going on. YouTube's been doing the same thing, where stuff that is not sexual has been labeling as sexual, and nobody understands why. Kind of toy felt warmer. Why is that getting so popular? I am confused. So it's like a kid's toy that's a felt worn on a fishing string. Why are people liking it? My brain is getting. So it's a relatively big convention. Had a group that started worshiping, teaching people the right way to play with them. Oh my god. Okay, that's fair. Someone also sticks the mystic pussy worms. Furry buys hidden string and used to imitate a live worm. Sometimes as a magic trick. Typically find in discount stores in the US. Huh. Well, okay then. Well, the few things that Wikipedia will have accurate. For like mundane shit, Wikipedia is pretty good. Never look up Wikipedia for anything political or ideological. Turned into a cult, but it flowed into the cult style. Well, interesting. Don't worry, Taurus. My PNG model is going to start a cult, because he's already part of a cult. Kinda looks like Helldivers. Is it because of the bugs? The bugs are after you again. If I would play as a different character, it would have a completely different look to it. I am gonna have a couple people who've seen his face. Did it really? I didn't realize it was the Diablo Path of Exile style. Yeah, this style really got popular in by Diablo, and then it became more popular from this game, from Path of Exile 1. Guys, want to hear something funny actually about that? Because like This style of gameplay has been referred to for as long as I can remember as Diablo style. The isometric ARPG, it's always been referred to as Diablo style, ever since like Diablo 2 came out. So everybody referred to it. But with the early access for Path of Exile 2 getting as much popularity as it was, the developers for Diablo 4, Activision Blizzard, made a statement during an interview for like, well really, Path of Exile 2 is just copying the way that Diablo 4 has always done its gameplay. So we should start referring to this style of gameplay as Diablo style, just like how there's the Soul style for games that emulate the Dark Souls series. We should refer to it as Diablo style. And the dude got made fun of so much because everyone had been doing that for decades that people started referring to this style instead of Diablo style as Path of Exile style gameplay. Unfortunately, we can't use isometric because Mana knows CRPGs are done in this top-down typically also. Baldur's Gate 3 was the exception to that rule, going with the 3D route. Typically all CRPGs are this isometric top-down.
Armor-piercing round. Armor.
Otherwise, I would agree with you.
Never ends.
Because they are British. Well, I can confidently say I found the boss of the map. It's Brit, quick get him! Throw the tea in the river! Oh my god! Nice. That's a Brit, quick get rid of the tea! I love the argument of like the British were in charge of the spice trade for centuries. How come they don't know how to season their food properly? I love that argument. This is the funniest shit ever. Brits, we controlled the spice trade for centuries. What's your staple breakfast? Beans on toast.
Smoke him out.
You and me both. I am such a mix of other things that I just say I'm full-blooded American. Like, it's just easier that way. Like, I'm Dutch, Hungarian, Cuban, Italian. I'm mainly Dutch and Hungarian. What's that one fun fact that we found out from 23andMe? It was that like a quarter of the entire population of the world can trace their lineage directly back to Genghis Khan. That's not true. That is incorrect for Taurus. We're too short for invading India. First saying the name of the Queen of England is being conquered. Praise God, I guess is what's the name of your God? Let's go on and make these questions. Yes.
Well, that's one down.
No, there's some ways, there are quite a bit that is incorrect for. There is a good amount that it is correct for, put it that way.
Fire shot!
Like, if you're talking about like notable historian leaders who were great conquerors, probably. But like, I can't relate myself to you, probably a Taurus, you know? It depends on context. Hey there, tree! Chase back to Mexico, Spain, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Norway, Africa. Who's the conqueror? Oh! A Taurus is trying to say that everybody's related to each other. If you, trace, the lineage far enough. But you say that because I said that roughly a quarter of the world's population can trace the lineage back to be a direct relative of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan did a lot of messed up stuff to people. He was not a good person. I am saddened by this area tree. Everything is resistant to ice. Everything's resistant to ice in this area. I got lightning and I got bombs, so we're still in a good spot. When you put that crossbow with an extra bolt, it does neither. It literally increases your bolt count by 1. So depending on your skill, it may not be that useful. Like if I put it on like my fire shot here, adding 1 to 53 isn't that big a deal. But when you put it on your ice shotgun blast, which only typically has one charge, and now you have a double charge before you have to reload. That's huge. Speaking of which. And I think I've realized something about the super delayed reload speed, is that it's variable, but I think that it's not that your character is getting stuck or anything, like he is getting stuck, but it's because of crossbow reload. Crossbow reload speed is what was affecting it. Because I haven't gotten stuck yet today, and I'm thinking that that's the reason. Okay, I might have to kill those guys, or not kill those guys and just kite them out. Look at that health regen! They both have heals, allies, and suppresses foe recovery. Regenerates life, heals allies. Yeah, these guys are functionally immortal. That's bull. Come on. Loot it! Loot it! You son of a bitch. Yeah, these two are functionally immortal because of those buffs. That's bull. They need to reduce health regen on enemies. You got a rare enemy with mana cipher and health regen. Any little damage you do is heal before you can cast again. Yeah!
That's one down.
I think the other guy got stuck. Yeah, the other guy got stuck. That's the only reason why I've lived. I'm going to be able to do this. This homeboy here got stuck. Yeah, so here's the because it seemed useless. What was it doing that seemed useless? How'd you fix it?
Another notch on the helmet.
Okay, we got a lesser jeweler's orb. I'm gonna call that worth. I'm gonna call that worth, guys. You jump up and shoot these poisonous spores in the ground. Take like 5 seconds to explode. Oh, yeah, stuff like that is like boss type stuff. Like it's really good for bosses, I found out. Like that move I was just using, the Gatling gun move, useless against most mobs. Oh, great for everything, you just gotta mix other poisons. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like that they have like primer moves and detonator moves. I like that combo.
A chem. Lucky me.
And for what you're talking about, Taurus, with her with the W engine from Yabi. Ooh, we got Alva back.
We can always use another pair of hands around here.
She was in the first game.
Be sure to talk to Oswald, as he usually likes to greet the newcomers. In any case, welcome.
But
She's awfully upbeat.
What kind of stunt?
I realize in Zenless, I'm sure any game that Hoyo does, because they seem to have the same pattern, is that like the banner character is only half the character. Like they're good with any W engine, but if you get them their W engine, then they're like 100 times better.
I'll also be the one to note your death.
Like it's not even a comparison.
You're welcome.
A fellow cynic. Love it.
Ooh, this guy's looking well.
Somewhere in this region there were sophisticated canals and waterways. We might be able to use them to drain this lake. We must hope that the mechanisms are still functioning, despite their age. It is the only way to reverse the drowning of this once thriving city. The first step in our search for the secret knowledge of the Val. Do whatever it takes. Time is short.
Dude, the Vol in the first game, you didn't know anything about. They were just a past civilization. First game really told you nothing about them. Let's see, is Oswald going to be the person that you sell stuff to?
Our local temple.
Okay, so who's my disenchanter? Is Alva now my disenchanter? Alva in the first game would send you into the past, so that way you could like reconstruct a temple.
How can I help?
Oh no, they're both buying and selling.
Until next time.
Maybe a Survey person. And after after doing it like 12 times, you get to invade the temple in present day, based on how you altered it in the past.
I am such a guy. Maybe I can help you survive. Not all tribes in this region are so friendly. You would be wise to listen to me on the dangers of the jungle. Yes.
Listen to me! I want to listen to you! The game won't let me! Oh, that's a shame. Go away. But the game won't let me listen to you! After you told me I should listen to your words of wisdom. Yeah, I don't have words of wisdom for the likes of you. Get lost, scrub.
good idea.
Just like some Genshin characters with their weapons. Exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm always Hydraville. Will. Sorry, I'm always Hydra Willman. Good to see you, by the way. Ooh, when you become shocked, become immune to shock.
Don't think that'll go down well here.
More hydrated. You got no points because you don't watch long enough. You gotta hang out more, enjoy the show. It's all good, we all have our lives. Our own trials and tribulations to deal with.
Armor-piercing rounds can break enemy armor. Explosive bolts from incendiary shot shatter on impact.
Don't worry, next month you'll have a use for 'em, Mana. And then you get to spam out stuff and use them all. I might reinstate my thing that 20,000 channel points lets you dictate a game I stream. I might reinstate that. Just have you guys build it up. I would have to download Roblox first. I should make 47,610. That's good. Roblox is good for the mods that are used on Roblox. Got 22 points? Because you like to spend them. Which is nothing wrong with spending the points, that's what they're there for.
Not a good idea.
That's right,
Can
even.
be found in the jungle. I'll take it. Be wary.
Oh, I seem to have... No, not that. Yes, I got new emojis. Try to think of how I moved this around. Ten on 10. I'm gonna be getting more emojis too. I'm gonna be getting. I'm working on it. Like I said, we're working on stuff slowly but surely. Right now, I'm dealing with scuff. I'm trying to move the stash tab over, and it's not letting me. Right stick plus left. No, I don't want to change the color. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Change it. Change it to what? No, I was being dumb. I was looking at the wrong tooltip. Here's a tooltip for you. Ads are starting in a minute for people who aren't subscribed, unfortunately. There's a tooltip for you. Now let's go make things explode in the face. We'll be getting Val gems here.
I miss the desert. At least it was dry heat.
Lightning burst!
You were gifted a sub. Dude, so many people are gifted subs, Willman. I've gotten a good number of subscriptions this month. Which is why next month we're going to be able to afford to commission some stuff. And right now, there is a thing where there's kind of like a gacha system thing going on. Gacha system going on where every time somebody gifts 5 subs, Valorant is gifting a random amount of subs to that stream, between 1 and 100. They're doing that until the end of the year. I might get it soon. Uh-oh. I'm hoping a tourist gets it. I want everybody to be subbed through gifted subs or through Twitch Prime subs. I want everybody to be subbed to my channel so that way we don't have to deal with pesky ads ever. No, I have. It's random. It's random. Dude, I had one stream this month where somebody gifted 200 subs to me. I like wanted to cry. And they also they gifted 200 subs to Amethyst also in the same stream. We were like besides ourselves for days. Insane. Well, it was somebody showing support. It's allowing both me and her to push forward on projects that we have been wanting to do. Like, my PNG model was pushed back to being ready the end of this month, but I can get a chibi model. I can get a loading screen. There's a bunch of stuff I can get because that guy did that.
Looks a bit like... bugger.
The lifeless body says brutalized and impaled.
This is my son. When he did not return from the jungle, I feared the worst. But I still had hope. The warring
Dude, I love how this old lady has a cigar.
away from me. Curse the Azak, curse the Orc, and curse this day. Promise me, you will not tell Apus his father is dead. Let him remain a child for one more day.
Only have two people. Yeah. But it really is just random, and there's a small chance that it'll gift it to people who aren't even following the stream. I will say that. There is a chance that it'll gift it to people who aren't actively following the stream too. Which is actually really nice, because then it entices people to check the stream out. Till the gift to run out. Yes, I was only going to do it to you the one time, so you don't have to worry there, Mana. Mana said that once he got gifted a sub, so when the ads ran, I manually ran a Lexus ad on him and made the whole stream watch it. Right. Because they're like, oh, so like somebody's gifting the sub for a reason. They're like, oh, this is actually really legit. Ooh, nice. What's the right one? Oh, is that what you're upset about? Do I need to show more Lexus ads for you, Mana, so we find the right ad? Do you miss it that much? I can do that if you want. We can hunt down the Lexus ad until you find the right, until we find you the right one that you miss. We don't want you to have to go a whole month without. You might go through a withdrawal. Get out of there, shit. No, I won't do that to him. We'll find the ad on. Maybe as the stream's winding down for the afternoon, we'll do it. Like I said, you earned that gifted sub, Mana, so I'm not gonna force that on you. Dude, I really wish that they would implement this kind of controller support for the first game. I already did to him for the funny earlier, though. Yeah, you don't want to drive it too hard. There's always next month, the Taurus. There's always next month. Once it runs out, he'll have more than enough Lexus ads. And then once somebody gifts him a sub, then we can find the Lexus ad for him. We just gotta give him some breathing room.
Savage. I rarely leave their territories without scars to show for it. Yet they hold a knowledge we Oriathans have long since abandoned. Our high-born civilization prides itself
Given that it's still Christmas season, being the generous Christmas holiday giving mood, we'll give him a reprieve from Lexus.
The Orok live in harmony with the forces of nature. Perhaps they have no choice, but I wonder if we are the fools for.
Like I said, there's always next month, man.
Better to live with nature than to die defying it.
I ain't never seen a monkey like that before.
Look, I found King Kong, guys. King Kong found me in the face. Oh my god, the one shot I rolled into it. And there was no checkpoint near him, so I had to clear out to him again. Highly unfortunate. See, I don't mind actually watching ads. It'll sound weird. But I don't mind watching ads. I much prefer just subbing to specific channels. That way I know that some revenue is going to the channel I'm watching in some capacity. I think you do have Twitch Turbo that money doesn't go to the channel that you're watching at all. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Well, it's 3 minutes per hour. You still see some streamers like try and do it every 20 minutes and it doesn't feel as good. If you see up to 7 minutes per thing, then that's the streamer milking the money. If you see it 7 minutes per hour, that is the streamer trying to maximize profits off of ads. By the way, the one additional projectile for your crossbow bolts, the one additional bolt rather, feels so much nicer than not having it. Having the 2-shot. Dude, it sure was Dwarfs from Rampage.
Growing big around here. Good riddance.
Thing gave me 2 free skill points. Let's go. Christian Skull. I had it coming. Had it coming. Next level, I gain more damage, another 10%, and then accuracy equal to strength. So hopefully we'll be getting more consistent damage after that. But man, just locking the zone. Yeah, it crushed my skull, and then it crushed its own skull, so it all works out. You know, there's skull crushings all around. I'm not liking my ballista though. It doesn't live long enough. That's why I'm looking at. Where do I go next? I think I take the defensive node up through to the attack speed, or this is accuracy. No, I don't like that node. I'm looking for a place to go to next. One moment. I want to say my grenades are going to be considered projectiles. Let's take a look at our keywords here, ladies and gentlemen. Because this is projectile, ammunition, and payoff. Yeah, grenades are considered projectiles. So whenever we're looking at this, anything that says increases damage by projectiles will increase the damage of our grenades also. Which makes this really potent. But I don't want to spend so many points to get over there. That'd be another 7 skill points just to get there. I think I go down here. Projectile damage, projectile damage. More ailments. Dude, I love me some grenades. Triple Z makes you feel a little more disconnected from the pro tags. Name a proxy account. I have never felt connected to a protagonist in any game I've played. Like, I don't play video games. It makes voice lines better, though. Yeah. It also makes stories better. Having played all the games that I have ever played, you have a better story, a deeper story, and a more fleshed out character if they're named, like, if you don't have character creation. Like, character creation, I've never felt connected to a character I create, you know. Because of that good. See what they say different things. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, character creation for a game like, in a game like this where your character doesn't really say anything or matter too much, like personality wise, it's one thing. Well, like in Dragon's Dogma, like, think about it this, Dragon's Dogma 2, here's a good way to say it. Dragon's Dogma 2, you make your own character, but then they try and have stuff like, everybody's talking to you, never talking with you. Which is fine to set up your game that way, but I always like it for the main character to actually be a part of the conversation, not just be a nameless, faceless hero. Which is how it comes across in, that. Whenever there's character creation involved. Like, pretty much, I see character creation, and I'm never, like, I'm never thinking, with character creation, that I am, what you call it? I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. I'm never feeling... Oh, I lost it. I was trying to think about it and then I lost it. It'll come back to me. So I think about other things and I forgot, but lost my train of thought. My bad, guys! It drifted, wandered, then my brain got lost. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. But anytime that there's character creation where you're making your own character and they don't have their own voice dialogue or something like that, what ends up happening is I'm not invested in the story. Like, there's a couple of games that get away with it. Like the Mass Effect series. Because you don't pick your last name, and then your last name is almost like a title. Like, you can do character creation if you're not allowed to adjust the voice, and then they have to call you by a title. BioWare for the longest time was good about that. but anytime it was like pick your own voice as well as character creation, you're a silent protagonist. And like, games can pull it off. Like even Final Fantasy 14 can pull it off. But the story would be better if your character could speak. Go lurk and focus on Zenless. Thanks for lurking. I will set that up probably tomorrow. I will set up a lurk tomorrow. You are stuck with the Scampers emoji for the time being. Apologies. For tomorrow night. I'll have that set up. I'm horrible with technology. I failed intro to computer science in college. Like I didn't like, I almost passed it, like I hard flunked it. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I might have to steal that mana. Mana, DM me that. I might have to steal it. Thanks, man. Have that for tonight. But I mean, I'm still going to be playing this game because I'm trying to hustle people for money. I am unabashedly trying to hustle people for money to make me do hardcore runs. And I will not hide from that fact. I fully embrace it. So we're going to be doing this tonight and tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow night we're going to be doing the collab with Amethyst. From New Jersey, gotta hustle once in a while. Yeah, man, you gotta make that payroll. You gotta make that money. New Jersey, aka New York City suburbs. I feel like there's no normal business in New Jersey. New Jersey is just a suburb for both Philadelphia and New York City. Yep. Gloucester County, Burlington County. I remember my dad was he worked out of Philadelphia. We lived in Burlington County. Also known as Exit 4 on the Jersey Turnpike. He had a new worker, like he had a new world. Yup. It really is, dude. Dad worked for the elevator industry, and oh boy, the stories he would tell.
Joke on this!
But if you guys want to make bank, the elevator industry is like impossible to get into, but like, find your way into that business, you're like set for life. They really are different states. They were almost like different countries, let's be real. I got a funny story that was true. That's actually true, guys. My dad had to go to New York City because there was a strike going on for the elevator mechanics were all on strike, and so he wasn't a mechanic. He worked in sales, but they needed him to help out in their New York City branch because apparently New York City. And this is true for a lot of companies. New York City has completely separate like unions and everything compared to the rest of the country. Like a union contract in New York City has different rules than any other state in the entire country. At least for the elevator industry, it's like that. And so he had to go up and help management in New York City because all the elevator mechanics were on strike. And it's almost like a mafia up there with the mechanics. Like, no scabs across the picket line, no independent contractors, because they were usually independent contractors because the mechanics were on strike. They had to keep doing business. And so, what ended up happening was, at one point, all these mechanics that were on strike saw somebody. They saw, like, a scab go into a building, like, this guy's not going to take our work. He's not going to take our business. And they chased the guy. They chased the scab worker for 12 blocks. And the scab worker got away. However, during the chase, one of the mechanics on strike had a heart attack and died. And then they found out that the guy they were chasing was not a scab. He was a super for the building.
Close and personal.
Fixing somebody's plumbing. So they chase this poor innocent super for 12 blocks. A mechanic died due to a heart attack from chasing the guy so hard, so long. And the guy had nothing to do with him. Like... He was chasing the guy in vain. Everything they were doing was in vain. Dude, have I told you how much money in the 90s they were making? Emperor did not protect bro. No, the Emperor definitely protected. He was just protecting the person who was in the right. The amount of... One, you wouldn't think this. Elevator mechanics have a fairly high mortality rate over the span of like 25 years. Like, you have to work for 25 years and then you get your pension. Because that's one of the industries that still has pensions. But the number of people who actually survive that long to make it to get their pension, you'd be surprised at how many fatalities there are in that business. But I know, but like, I did learn some good trivia, like, if you're ever, one of the tidbits that my dad would always tell me, if you're ever stuck in an elevator, if you're ever in an elevator and it gets stuck, the worst thing you can do is call 911. It is legit the worst thing that somebody can do if they're stuck in an elevator is actually call 911. Look, we take these right here. This right here, we take this.
Joke on this!
And, well, anyways, the reason why the worst thing you can do is call 911 if you're ever stuck in an elevator is, because whoever shows up first, yeah, easy W, easy dub, man. We bring those home. The way it works is whoever shows up to the stuck elevator first between 911, between like the fire rescue and the elevator mechanic, whoever shows up first has priority getting the people out of the elevator. And it is infinitely more dangerous and scary for a fire rescue to do it over an elevator mechanic. Because what ends up happening is fire rescue will not level out the elevator because they don't know how. So they won't level out onto the floor, so if the elevator is like stuck in between floors, they will use the jaws of life to pry open the elevator door, typically, and then they will just try to pull people out of the elevator while stuck between floors, not doing anything to really be able to stabilize the elevator. So if the elevator moves, which they have in the past during this, I'm not going to go into detail on that. But if the elevator mechanic shows up, which is why there's always that call box inside an elevator, if an elevator mechanic shows up, they will try to just cycle power to reset it. And yeah, I can't say that on stream. They will cycle power to try and reset it. If that doesn't work, then there's a switch they can do, and there's an actual thing they can do where they can manually move the elevator from their work box and just level out the elevator and then put on emergency brakes so people could just walk off.
Watch for snakes.
So like, if fire rescue shows up, it's infinitely more dangerous, and it's probably going to cost the building tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars to repair or have to get a new elevator. Or elevator mechanic shows up, and it takes them like 5 to 20 minutes tops once the elevator mechanic shows up to fix it. Plus, you don't have to worry about what you said happening. Yeah, you don't need that. Ain't nobody needs that kind of treatment. But there you go, there's my random safety knowledge for you. You are welcome.
Greetings.
Oh, there is. Oh, there's a salvage bench. Is there no salvage bench here?
We've been clashing with the Auroch tribe for
No way to save the bro.
but their real
Yeah.
fight is with the Azak. And evil in the shadows,
Oops.
my friend.
I was gonna hit
Evil
button.
in the shadows. If you find the source of their wickedness, you're the one who waded to the undead in the marsh, eh? Truly, you need a guide. Luck's on your side today, friend. I am such a guide. Maybe
Monty's come
I
to
can
hold my
help
hand.
you survive. Not all tribes in this region are so
How was your
friendly.
nap?
You would be
Did you
wise
sleep well?
to listen to me on the dangers of the jungle. Yes, you are lucky in
You look like you're still sleepy. By the way, if I make a... Okay, here's Monty. If I make a warrior, I'm totally gonna make a warrior tank. The Thorns damage. The Thorns damage, mana. Gotta respect the Thorns damage.
Can't do that here.
Still alive. My tribe could use that. I'll take it. Be wary.
That'll be the next character. Next character I go to run. It's okay, buddy. No, people are allowed to exist outside the house. I know, you're just trying to protect me. He's telling me all about stranger danger. He needs to let me know about stranger danger. He goes, he screams at people, and then he comes to me like, I did a good job. Stranger danger, I did a good job. He's a public service announcement on stranger danger. Yeah, but he yells stranger danger when there's no strangers. When it's people that he knows, so he yells stranger danger. That's that's the issue. He knows people and he yells stranger danger. Yes, yes, he is exactly a tripwire alarm. That is 100% accurate. Not while he's around, they can't. Or if they do, then all of the world will know about it. He makes sure everybody knows. Everyone knows going Monty's a tripwire alarm hooked up to one of those tornado warning systems. Exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you understand what's going on.
Not letting these snakes get in me. Not a chance. Take back!
At least my character's got a healthy fear of snakes. I heard something move. Something tells me things are about to get spicy here. I really thought I was going to get ambushed. Really thought that was going to lead to an ambush.
Down.
I swear, next character I go to make, the only thing that's going to drop is armor evasion rating stuff. That's always how it is in games, you know? What are you using? Okay, that's gonna be the one thing that doesn't drop. It'll drop when you get off that character. Every freaking time. Dude, that was so risky. Just rolling myself right into a corner. You know, we talked about last night about catching yourselves out, and I'm like, I do it against the singular enemy. There you go, case meet point.
Freeze!
You know, because I started off so poor in this game, I still haven't bothered to spend money to upgrade my gear, and I really should be. I'll tell you this, there is a constant struggle in my brain of wanting to test out other characters and wanting to get this character all the way through the sword. It is a constant struggle in my brain. But I'll say this, Dark Souls, if you're good at it, if you get good at Dark Souls, you can clear the game in like 2 to 3 days. When I was doing the Convergence mod, the first 3 playthroughs when I was doing magic builds, I was just not really dying to that much. I cleared out the game plus all the DLC in 3 days per playthrough. So the game is fun, the game is hard, but content-wise is not incredibly long. So if you don't die to the bosses, you can clear out Dark Souls 3 in like 3 days, or 12 hours rather. Right. Oh no, I get that. Like it took me like a month the first time to beat Dark Souls 3 the first time. That's not including the DLC. I mean, you also have to take what I say with like a mountain of salt because you see how I play games. Yeah. You have a life. I am that which has no life. Just like these zombies. Except that I don't have a desire for brains yet. But you never know when I'll turn.
I shot.
I mean, I do too. I like playing all the games. I'm a good little streamer. I try to limit the games I play to like 5-ish a week. Like 5 different games a week. And sometimes I play one game. One game only. I do a little bit of everything.
Burn!
I'm like a mystery box. You never know what I'm going to stream next. Ads are coming in a minute, guys, so sit tight. Dude, a lot of these snake eyes, they remind me of enemies from Dark Souls 2.
Close and personal.
Oh my god, I found a checkpoint. That kind of makes me scared.
Another notch on me helmet.
Huh, accuracy ring. That's new. Accuracy rings did not exist in the first game. Oh man, I saw this checkpoint, I was getting excited, and then I realized it was the checkpoint from when you enter the area.
Weak animal.
Okay, next time I go to town, I'm gonna actually upgrade my gear. Yo, hey Thundergabs! Haven't seen you in a hot minute, man. What up? How have you been? How has life been treating you, Thunder? You are back from the dead. It's good to see you. I hope you had yourself wonderful holidays. I'm over here just exploring this crypt. Try not to go down. Busy with school. Hey, that's fine, man. Life happens. I understand. A lot of people have a life. I know I'm one of the few who doesn't. I get it. So I was just chilling here doing the no life on the game. Got this from our viewer Tree. And my god, it's been a while since a game of this style has gripped me the way that this one has. X section said I'm sorry for how she treated you and stuff like that. Well, that's good. Give you a little bit of closure. It's very interesting. If you've never played a game of this style, this is called Path of Exile 2, which plays very differently than the first game. Yeah, this is actually still early access, so this isn't what it's like final iteration. So there's still like bugs and stuff that like as I've been playing through, I've been going and reporting. But I've been just, you know, going through, like right there, you saw like, my character was just staring at the enemy for a little bit because the attack was kind of stuck. But the first game is like faster paced than this one is, more ARPG style. This one kind of has a Souls like kind of vibe to it, that you gotta take things a little slower, be a little bit more thought out on how you approach things. Enemies hit you a lot harder. It's a lot more punishing when you make a mistake. And so this style really vibes with me. And the first game is free to play. When this game gets fully released, this is going to be free to play also. But for people who are big supporters of the company and who have like paid for money in the past and stuff like that, they were given access codes to the early access to the game, and then Tree had an extra early access code that he gave to me, so I could play also. Because for a free-to-play game, I've played the first game on and off for like 11 years, and I never paid more than like $10 through the whole time. Well, what games have you been into? I wanna know, what fun times have you been having? DayZ, I hear good things about DayZ. Haven't really heard of Medieval Dynasty or Trailmakers. I would assume Trailmakers is an exploratory game. Drove a car to a bridge in DayZ? Why would you do that? Were there zombies there? I know DayZ has lots of zombies. This doesn't look pleasant. We're the bite of those summons to call a human corpse home. Nature has given them the means to acquire a new dwelling. Because you lagged out? Well, hey! You may have lagged out, but at least you took out some zombies. That's the most important part, is taking out the zombies. Building vehicles, mechs, mechanical animals. Oh, nice!
Drink this. A foul brew, but you'll thank me if you survive.
I mean, I feel like the ailment threshold is the most important here. Oh, hi Zozo, you're awake too now? Baby girl woke up. See? See, my baby girl woke up. Hi Zozo. Hi. Hi. I see you. I love you, Zoe. You're a good girl. Yeah. Try to decide between mana regeneration and the ailment threshold. I'm not having mana issues.
Don't eat anything colorful. Yes?
Triple doggo appearance, yeah. You guys should be so blessed.
My tribe could use that.
PoE rules? It sure does, play Walker. It sure does. I don't know when you posted. You know what? I memory held dude on YouTube. Planeswalker just wrote that the game is awesome. I kind of memory held that because he wrote the same thing yesterday, and I legit thought it was the chat from yesterday. And that's why I didn't respond. I stared at that and went, oh, why is the chat from yesterday showing up in here? Did not realize that it was... He just wrote it again. Whoopsies! My bad.
Armor pierce.
See what we can do with this. I don't like that. I don't like those stats on it. It's a dud. Nope.
What do you need?
Don't think that'll go down well here.
What do you need? I'll take it. Keep your eyes sharp.
Eh?
We're good on our weapon. We could use better armor. If I knew what my armor was gonna be called. Or if this guy sold it.
Go on then. Chuck it on and give us a spin. Watch your step.
Dude, building dinosaur sounds like it would be a lot of fun, not gonna lie.
Hey.
Oh, Alvis sells you the random stuff. Okay. Sure, we'll gamble. Hold on, what did she tell me? Dude, that gambling. Gambling works. I don't use thorns. But that armor evasion rating and a bonus to max health, I know it rolled below on the max health, but the lightning resistance is nice. We'll take that. Can we do it with the helmet? Actually, we need gloves first. Gloves and boots. Life leech? For mana. Physical attack is mana. Oh, both! Physical attack is life and physical attack is mana. Yes. Found out what you really sound like. Relaxed your voice, you could hear your New Jersey accent with British accent undertones. Ah, you filthy Brit, mana! I don't know why I said it like that.
Ooh, I like this one.
I barely have a British undertone, you filthy Brit, mana! Hey, you're the one who admitted being British. That's on you. That's not on me, man. Okay, we're gonna work. Dude, I am rolling nice for this stuff. Except right there. Did too much. Oh! Undone by your own hubris.
Until next time.
The only parts the way you kinda stretch out the last word of the sentence and talk real fast. So, but that's not British. That's just Ben Shapiro talking really fast. And he kind of extends the last word in his thought, in his statements also.
What do you need?
Can't do that here.
You've never heard of him? He's an interesting character. He's a political talking head, online political talking head. Dancing Shakira. You sound like Pikachu. He does the Pika Pika. Oh, he's with through mic only. Voice changer, or just it makes you sound really high pitched? That's weird. Oh, how do you unlock more sport gems? Or do you only ever get to use 2 support? It looks like you can have 5 support gems. Or is that like a spirit thing? That you use spirit to get more support gems? People tell you you sound like 24, but online they tell you you sound like 12. I remember being in Discord and somebody kept getting upset because I kept referring to them as she when they were a guy, but Discord made them sound higher pitched than women talking in Discord. I felt kinda bad. Alright, the way reset. Dude, my character looks badass here, I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those Pikachu, not trivial. Well, I was playing a game like this, and I was kind of. Oh, hi, Monty, I was stretching. Monty caught me stretching. I'll be right back in like a few minutes. He's been asking. Look at his face, he's been asking. So, I gotta take care of doggies. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. Alright, now I'm actually back. Dude, my guy is golden. Like, literally golden looking. So we go west into the infested barrens, because that sounds like a wonderful time.
Joke on this!
There we go. Yeah, I skipped over a tier of armor. That's 114 to 101. I completely skipped that. So this armor is going to last me quite a bit, I think. No, no, not King Kong again.
Joke on this! Joke on this!
Dude, that roll has no wind up to it. You kinda just eat it. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Also, I couldn't tell you why my poison was immediately exploding. Could not tell you that for the life of me. Play nice, you guys. Tell them like children. Now, kids, play nice.
Swore I'd never fight in the jungle again, damn it.
Should have stayed dead.
Apparently, if you attack plants, all the ants come out like, hey, that's our food. Stop trying to kill our food. I'm like, sorry, guys. Your food's about to be exterminated by Zeus the Lightning Hunter. Every time with those things.
Stop them in their tracks!
Oh, so that is going to wrap around. Dude, part of me really wants to try a different class. It's so hard to stick to one class. Everything about in my brain is saying, play a different class. Go on, do it. No one will mind. Just play all the classes. Play a different class to stream. It'll be perfectly fine. I should probably pay attention to this enemy that's whooping my butt. Holy crap. Oh, bleeding. Fire, damn it, this thing's attacking too fast to not shoot.
Easy.
It was easy once my character remembered. I should choose my weapon. I think it's one by ants. You know, with the 3 extra skills, I am using all my skills as I play. With the exception of like the shot grenade, but I still have more skills to learn. I'm really glad I went with the gemling thing as my specialty class. I'm really glad I went with that. So there's 2 skills I'm willing to replace that I kind of want to replace. Potentially 3.
Arcane misery.
Shock grenade I'm not really utilizing that much, and I have a fragmentation shot I'm not really utilizing. But that's about it.
No mana.
Siphons mana and deals lightning damage. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yep, but we're running from this thing. We're just hightailing it. We're gonna try and lose it. We're gonna find out if this game has a tethering system to where enemies are. If you run far and fast enough, if you could lose something. Dude, this is 3 AM all over again.
Back to the grave.
Come on, fire your gun, dude. So I was half right. So crossbow reload speed is why sometimes it takes, like, the attack feels delayed. The other reason is that sticks. It's like a 50-50. Ask Albert for advice. Oh no, Albert's gonna send me into the past. We're not ready for Alva yet. Alva scares me. Alva likes her time trial destructions.
Another notch on my helmet.
God, that felt good to do. I'm gonna assume the boss of the area is before Alva is. I enjoy that some maps are not just waypoints, that every map has like some type of a boss to fight. If you're willing to search for it.
Rapid fire!
Look at me being American. There's a bullet for every occasion. I just gotta find the right one. So I guess we talk to Alva before we go there. We should keep exploring this place and hope we don't die. Maybe Alva will have, Yeah, Alva's gonna send me to the wetlands anyway.
Incoming!
Or... I don't know. We're just gonna open it. Yeah, I can get you through, but first was Journey to the Past. God damn it, Alva. So we're done with Journey into the Past. We gotta look to the future, not the past, Elva. We gotta move on, let things go. Crazy treasure hunter, you. Still say the difference between whether this class is amazing or not is whether or not you like the sound of the crossbow reloading. I want to play Mercenary, but I don't like the sound of the crossbow. Well, in Mercenary you could do a melee build. They did have trees. If you wanted to, you could like do wield and stuff. It'd be harder to pull off, but doable. Or just they'd probably be more awkward to pull off. So everything pointed to going north, so what's down south? Well, I traveled north of ways. Okay, the size of this map probably could have been two different maps. It literally changes biomes. They literally changed biomes here. I think it could have been two. Am I using Embraced? I am using Embraced still. Time to summon the outlines. There we go. I like the effect though. I do like the effect that like, oh, you're disturbing the habitat, so now say this one enemy causes more enemies to appear.
Oh, it's disgusting it is. Horrid insect.
I'm stuck! You know what? I agree, mercenary. Easy. You get stuck, you panic, you think you're gonna die. Easy. Cause a win's a win, am I right? I only wet myself a little bit. Ah. Troubled camp. Well? Is that evil? Yep, that's evil. It's also evil, the ad's coming up in a minute. Not much I can do about that. That one was easy.
Nice to see a friendly face.
And we did before the ads even showed up. Ooh, maybe Tree would want these. I don't know how far Tree is with his Ranger. He might want those. Tree, you there? Speak to me.
Be well.
Rapid fire! Bloody beautiful!
I think I should be picking up a lot more stuff. Oh, this map is going to reset if I have to go someplace else first. 'Cause that's one way out. That's another way out. I'm going to have to go through here multiple times. Okay.
Dead wretch!
I don't like fighting the boars. The empowered boars, I don't like fighting them. Because they all attack fast, they all hit like trucks, and there's nothing you can really do except just out-tank them.
To the grave!
So I will have to work my way towards you again. Let's go check with Alva, see where she wants us to go first. And I didn't pick up a waypoint by her because Alva scared me and made me run away. Because Alva always scares me. Yeah, there we go. 2 more levels, we'll have a 25% more chance to inflict ailments. I have workarounds. I don't really need to care about piercing an enemy. Piercing an enemy is nice for certain skills, though. It is nice for certain skills. Wait, projectiles have 5% chance to chain an additional time from terrain? I don't think I have any skills that chain from terrain. Yeah, I don't really know how that would work. Oh, this is a skill for me. Increases damage by 25% for each type of ammo fired in the last 10 seconds. I can make use of that.
Should ask Miss Falai about this.
The Val used this device to operate the mechanisms in the canal, but we would need a special artifact to power it. From the translations I've made, I believe they were called soul cores. I've never seen an intact soul core large enough for something like this, though. I suppose if you want to try find one, you could ask our guide, Servi. Keep up the search.
Chimeral Wetlands will be where we go next. You know what? We probably have to do the wetlands and the bog. We'll have to do the wetlands and the bog, both.
So you're after blood crystals. The thing Alva call soul core. My tribe has spoken of it for generations. We see strange creatures there, made of stone, unnatural, with unblinking eyes. That place, it is forsaken. I would warn you not to go there. But if it's soul cores you seek, then take the risk.
Oh, are the other two places side places? Those places might be for on the side.
Not a good idea.
Yes? I'll take it. Be wary. What do you need?
Don't think that'll go down well here.
So they're saying infested barons next, so it might be one into the other. That's the Malin way. Wait, infested barons? That's right here. What it was. Oh, it does want me to go Chimera Wetlands. Good, that's where I was going to go to first anyway. No, that's where I was going to go second. We'll go to the bog first. At least hopefully find a waypoint. And then we'll go to the wetlands. There we go.
I'm in their home turf now.
Actually, I have a plan. Before the map resets, we do this, then we get the waypoint here.
Pretty, but I'm not touching a damn thing around here.
See, we're smart like that. Freaking ultimatum. Shukshilian. the Chimera. I see that. I see that marker. The ultimatum, that little bastard. A league I wish would not have made a resurgence.
Armor-piercing round.
I was about to put down artillery ballista. It's the one place that can't go.
You are confident? I give you that. Do you truly believe you can beat the Azak tribe?
I believe I can beat the Aztecs. I don't even know where I'm at,
People
lady.
will be forever grateful. Slay in Nakdok and free the spirits of our stolen children. I'll wait here for now. Hurry!
I almost forgot to equip the grenade. I equip skills and then I forgot to. And I keep forgetting to set skills I equip. Is this going to be you go in? There we go. Let's see. Is this going to be you go into the middle and then you have to fight your way out? Here's the demonic immediately runs away. Up, that's me, all right. I'm sorry to feel my weapon being a little bit underpowered here. Just a little. Where are all the enemies? Oh, they're all having a party this one spot. Congratulations, you found them all. Could knock over the torches. I wonder if there's a hidden something about that. Knock it over all the braziers. So enemies that emit fire or leave trails of fire can still be weak to fire, which I find hysterical because I have abilities that ignite from fire, so they have an aura that makes them weak to everything. Well, congratulations, you played yourself. I was wondering why this guy wasn't going down. I kind of just spaced out here. And then now I just noticed he has powerful minions. Ooh, a Jimbaria. I will maybe do that tonight, maybe. Didn't even see that enemy go down. What a shame. Come on, boss, where you hiding? Another shot was in the northmost spot and seeing what from there. I'm trying to think. It's odd that it seems common to have a narrow area, but there'd be no walls, so like stuff that would bounce off walls wouldn't really be effective here. But still narrow walkways, and they've been doing that a lot. It also turns into one of those things where you can't really dodge. If you're not playing in hardcore mode, you gotta think about a plus side that if you die to a boss, a run back like this, I haven't come across a checkpoint yet in this place, you would end up gaining more XP than you lost losing to the boss. Oh, damage stocks. Oh, you and me both, dude. You and me both. There's a boss. I'm not running directly into the boss because, not just I don't want to, but I don't want everything to respawn that I cleared out and then have to worry about going back through.
One down. Who's next?
I said 11 to 42, that's not going to be better. I want to look at what I'm using right now, but I don't think it's going to be better. That felt good. Now the base damage on my current bow, I have no idea. Oh wait, my bow is super strong, which means I'll take that just for material. Oh, here's more baddies. Dude, this place is ginormous for only one waypoint so far. Probably loves it and probably is afraid of dying. Oh my god, a checkpoint. Ah! Wait, what's up top then? That's gonna be... So that's a ritual, so that could be a boss too. Unless there's multiple bosses. It's another way into the flamekin, or the flame skin ritual. Which leaves us down here. That was like half his health. That setup. Takes a little bit of stuff, but that was half of that thing's health. That felt good. I love explosions.
You're dead.
See if there's gonna be another waypoint with like another boss type enemy. Or it's just gonna be 2. I outlightning the lightning. I am the lightningest. But I'm Speed McQueen. I hope they bring back the Saboteur from the first game. I really do.
Close and personal.
If bored, go to I don't want to know. Oh, if bored, go to the hardcore solo Southland. If bored, go have a heart attack. Oh, we'll have a heart attack. We'll stop being bored. Wow, everything leads you to that flame skin ritual. Makes me want to check out what's up here first. Literally all 4 paths lead to the center. So then what did I leave up here? Gorgor Mog. We'll do the ritual first.
Not today. These bastards gotta pay for what they did to those children.
I'm not really sure what they did to the children, but yeah, they'll pay for it. I kinda missed that part.
I don't want your damn dark power, but I'll sure as hell use it against you.
I'm on fire. I have increased fire resistance and item rarity. I should have done this place a lot fast. Done this middle thing a lot faster. Okay, I know for next time. Do the flame skin ritual first.
You can't be serious. A flying bone stick? This'll stop him.
Like, this girl is supposed to be weak to ice. But I'm not even dealing damage to her, dude. I'm not weak, I swear is it. This is gonna be a long fight. I was dealing no damage to that bitch.
Rapid fire!
Okay, rapid fire seems to be better. Rapid fire plus grenades here. Keep our grenades as strong as we can, and just shoot as much as we can. Oh, I'm alive! Last heal, though.
Stop them in their tracks!
Dude, let's go.
Taking children. That's where I draw the line, witch.
Let's go. From half health, I had no heals left, and I was able to figure her out to beater.
Rather awful stick. Ugh.
Whew. That was intense, but that felt good. I could feel the heat, guys. I could feel the heat. Hi, Monty. Yeah, I know. I did good. Yeah, buddy, I did. I see you. Shard Scavenger. Instantly reloads crossbow upon consuming free shock, ignite, or fully broken armor. I don't like that either. I want over 80 strength required. Mass 76. Okay, so that'll be the next thing I get. Overwhelming presence. Enemies in your presence have a reduced element threshold. A reduced stun threshold. Yeah, we'll go for that. Says requires 83 strength, and then it says up there at 80 strength required. Currently at 76. You guys, you don't need me for anything. I promise you, you don't.
Armor.
No, I promise you guys. They're such good doggies. You know what? That feels like a good stopping point for the afternoon. We'll be back in about 4 hours or so. A little bit longer. We'll be back and we'll be back at this. See if we can get somebody to force me into hardcore mode, alright? Really put the pressure on. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out, lurking, and watching to the end of the stream. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I hope you all have good afternoons and good evenings. Hopefully I'll see you guys tonight. I'll catch y'all later.